Hi, everybody. Okay, I promised you extra, extra, extra special, and this is it. This is me finishing up the details on wrapping the rudder with vinyl. That is right. It's time for some vinylization. Uh, and I think I actually had called it that in a previous video. But yeah, so you had seen me sort of wrapping an aileron, I think maybe 3, 4 years ago. I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is what I'm going to do. And it is. And we're doing it right now. I said, there's no way I'm flying to Oshkosh without a finished plane. I can't do it. I mean, even if finished meant, God forbid, having to polish all of the aluminum, I would have done that. But no, we're doing the vinyl. In fact, there you can see the giant rolls of it I've got underneath the right wing. My buddy Clarence is here, and I think he's got one of his flight students is going to come help, and we're doing the tops of the horizontal stabilizer in this video. We'd already done a bunch. I'm sorry I didn't get it all. I just, this was not really an airworthiness thing. I thought, as I've said, God, having the camera on you all the time just really sucks. But I thought you will want to see this, so here it is. And the steps are pretty simple. It's clean off a part to within an inch of its life. Cut a piece of vinyl you know will be bigger than what you need. Use knifeless tape, which I'll get into all that later. Use knifeless tape and lay that down on whatever you're vinyling to make sure you've got your cut lines perfect, so that once you are done putting your piece of vinyl on, you can shape it perfect. Then put the vinyl on. Make sure it's flat. Make sure all the air pockets are out. Squeegee it down. Then use a heat gun to activate the adhesive within. And that's it. Then it's just stand back and admire. Well, sorry. Then it's cut. Then it's do the final cuts with the knifeless tape, or however you want to cut it to its final shape. There you can see me putting on some knifeless tape now, and once you rip it and pull off the edges, it makes a beautiful straight line cut. But we'll be getting into all that in the next 2 or 3 videos. So that no one has to look back in case they're just joining us late. You might be thinking, vinyl? Why are you doing vinyl? And easy answer. That's an easy answer. 1, cheap. The entire cost of all the vinyl, including the fact, even with all the wastage, because I'm an idiot and had to redo a bunch of parts, because I was, this is a big learning curve, that was less than $1,500. Then just labor. And a few bottles of acetone and some isopropyl alcohol for cleaning. That was it. The cost, the cost is cheap. The weight is nothing. The total weight of the vinyl on this plane was, I think, 10.3 pounds. I'd have to look at the exact number, but that was it. After the weighing, it was like 10 pounds. That's it. So yeah, the weight is nothing. The cost is nothing. Yes, it's not exactly the same as having a very professional paint job. It basically makes your plane look like it was wrapped in Dacron, because there's like overlays and stuff. But you know what? Who cares? I absolutely love it, and it makes me so damn happy. Plus, you can get some pretty cool colors, and you can have stuff printed onto the vinyl that you could never have painted. Well, I say never have painted, not having to spend a metric crap ton of money on getting painted. So yeah, totally works out, and it's so much fun. There's one of Clarence's student pilots has come out to help. The real trick is just practice. Even the pieces you see me doing now, that size, I could have done that. By the time I was done doing all the wings and everything else in the fuselage, and God, especially the cowling, you can do anything. It's a blast. It was fun to put on. Had Liz, my friend, she helped me out. My wife helped me out a lot. She really enjoyed it, so it's a blast. Now, I don't want to give away what the paint scheme is. I'll show a final picture of it after a few days, or after the last video. But let's just say it's really, really cool. You can already see part of it there. The light blue on the vertical stab, which is also that little sample piece. If you look down at the bottom center, right under my my little drill there. And there's the dark blue that I've got on top. If anyone that knows planes well enough will be able to figure it out. So, all right, let's see. Any other? Oh yeah, I had a couple of questions about the vent fix. No, there is no service bulletin for the access panel. I just cut a 5-inch hole in the last bay, and I hoped that didn't make it too big. But the seal's holding with the patch, so everything's good. The other one was, is it good for fixing the fuel sender? Yes, if you had a bad fuel sender, this would help you as well. So, all right, so yeah, we're starting the vinylization. Next video, we're going to do more of it, some big, bad pieces. We'll talk more about doing the knifeless tape and everything else. So, thank you for joining me, everyone. See you soon.